Hello, welcome to DK Bowl Chat. I'm glad you're here. I am working on our little Anna's Hummingbird. This one's got a big head. It's got like a lot of, the red goes down past its neck. Yeah, I'm going to put on color, more gray on the front, paint it in there, and yeah, I'm glad you're here. This is oil paint I'm using. And I'm going to mix a little Portland gray light with burnt umber and ultramarine. I'm going to get a darker gray. There we are. And I want to make sure, again, keep it random. I don't want to have it be a pattern on here. Just touching up little spots here and there of his feathers. He's looking good. I'll turn this way a little bit. Yep. This is just a round brush I'm using. Layers of paint. That's what a painting is, layers of paint. But it's also very relaxing and better than any drug. Not that we do drugs, but just it's better than anything. I think I need a little sap green in this. That's what's missing. We'll add a little sap green to that gray. I'm just going to touch up the little feathers that he has. More definition. They've got lighter color on them as well, so this will be the contrast to that. I'm not going to paint this one upside down. I'm good. I've done enough upside down feathers on him. And he is definitely looking good. I've got a little bit more green, sap green. Going a little bit lighter. A lot of the female hummingbirds, the Annas, I don't notice green on their tummy. On their back, sure, but not on their tummy. Not like him. There we are. And this is oil over an oil and acrylic background. Because I've already done some of the painting on him with the oil. I'm going to go into the white with the same dirty brush, just going right into the white. Putting back in those little tufts of feathers that he has. Got a little bit coming down here. Otherwise, they kind of emphasize the shape of the feather. I need to blend that out, so I'm going to do that with a fan brush. Otherwise it's a hard line. I don't want a hard line. But I don't have to rush because I'm painting with oil. I could let it sit till this afternoon sometime and still blend it out. There we go. I'm going to grab a brush to blend. How about a small fan? And it looks like it goes, if I blend it up, that would be good. Nice and straight. And just touching it to there is going to blend it with the color behind it. Okay, we're turning you upside down, buddy. There we go. And I'm just pulling this fan brush through that white. I'm just emphasizing his little feathers. Okay, I guess I am upside down painting. Oh well. There's no rules. I'm just going back with dark gray now. I think that's pretty good. Just so it looks like feathers, not paint marks on there. We want it to look like feathers. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this off and get his branch. Well, the branch is closest to us, so maybe I should do his head first, which is really what I want to do is his head. So let's do that. I'll do his head. Getting a little round brush. Going into the quinacridone red, also into the, this is also a magenta. Okay, so underneath his chin, he's got a lot darker feathers. It's shadowed. So I'm gonna blacken this red a little bit. And it goes all the way to this other eye, like so, to where the shadow of his chin is. Goes almost all the way over to here. Looks like he's got a big mouth going, hey! And this is his nose. Okay, so I'm gonna put the edges of the feathers in like I did when I was painting with acrylic. I need to have a fine tip brush for that. So I'm going to put it blackened. For that, it's just a darker red. I added black to it. Going back into that small, using the small brush that I was using for the gray. And I'm going to put the outline on his little feathers. Oh, that's going to work great. Let me put the red in first. I'll just go over it with that. So I have quinacridone red here, a little bit of medium. He's going to look sharp. More quinacridone red. And this part right above his eye almost gives him angry eyebrows. I'm going to do that. I need to take out that little bit of red I just put in his eyeball. I need to take that off of there, but I'll take care of that. Okay, so it's giving the... It looks like he's got a very concerned look on his face. I'm sure he's fine, but it just looks that way. And I need medium too in this paint, so it thins it down a little bit. Excuse me. Put some of it down here. Okay, don't want to lose my voice here. There we are. And this is where his highlights are. He's getting highlighted there. Yeah, that looks good. One more. Added a little bit of white to the quinacridone red. And a little bit of painting medium, which is varnish, and also it's got other ingredients. It's the lavender. It's supposed to be more healthy. Let's get his little angry eyebrow there. He's not really angry. He's not really angry. I mean, come on. He's just living life. He's not angry. But it kind of looks like he's concerned. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And I'm going to outline those his little feathers again. It's got a little shadow over here too, so I don't need a lot of highlight on the other side. All right, put that brush down. And I'm going to get some dark red. Go over his little feathers. And the best angle I can do that at is turning him upside down, which is what I've been doing. Load this brush up, a little bit more medium. Okay. Flip you upside down. I'm just going around the feathers. It's the same colors I've got underneath his chin. It's almost purple. It's red with black in it. And define each one of those little feathers. My brush is fraying out, so I'm probably got to switch the brush again. Let me see. Might be able to load it again. Try. There we go. It's working. There we go. Turn you back around, let's take a look at you. Okay. All right, this part here I need to blend a little bit, because like I said, it looks like his mouth. And he's saying, hey, you guys. See if we can get him to be blended a little bit. I'm just gonna use a Q-tip for the, why not? It's gonna work. There we go. Blend you out a little bit, huh? Okay, so I need to put the Q-tip in a spot on the tablecloth. There we go. Okay, I think he's good. So I'm gonna take and dab this with a paper towel on his neck that I just did all that work on. I'm gonna just dab it so I can take up some of the color. It will also instantly blend. Okay, done. Now for his eyes. I'm gonna get some gray, light gray. It's a really light gray around his eyes, like he's an old man maybe. He's been around, he's enjoyed life. Yeah, I'm gonna put a really light gray around his eyes. No green, just gray. And not quite white either. But it's going to look white against that color that's on there. Okay, so I need to come around his eye. And also around the back of his eye. Yeah, that's good. And there's a little bit right to the inside of his, it's on this other eye too, that you barely see. We're not going to see a lot of detail of this eye. I can touch that up later with black. Okay, he's looking good. Okay, and then I gotta put his black on his eye again. And that is chromatic black, right here. And I've also got burnt umber and ultramarine, make a nice black. Yeah, add some chromatic black to that. And a little bit of the medium. I need to get more of the medium. I just carry, it's just in a little dropper bottle. Pour it out of the jar I bought. I might have just got the top of his canvas with black. I sure did, right there. Let me get that. Okay, so maybe a Q-tip with a little bit of medium on it will take it off. I'll try that. Or even oil. Let me do oil. Okay, tip you up here. Yeah, the oil should take it off just fine. And then use the other side of the Q-tip to take up the paint. There we go. Done. Got some nice purple right there. Oh well, it'll be fine. All right, right there. I'm just going to bring you right back and black. And this is chromatic black. I'm going to go right into his eye again. There we go. A little bit on his other eye, which is just barely visible. We're not going to see his whole eye over there because it would make it look, the picture look funny. Just because of the angle it's at. And I'm going to bring that eye down a little bit on the left. And then I got to do his little limb and his beak. Yeah. Black beak. Using the same chromatic black. I just have to get the angle right. There we are. And it goes just past his little head. Get the other side of it. Come back around. Yeah, that looks good. And we'll do his feet later because I got to do the branch right now, which would be brown. And I have black on this brush already. I'm going to go into the brown. And then go right over this branch that I already have on here. That's acrylic. This is actually a transparent earth red, not brown. It's the color, transparent earth red. And typically I think about where's the light coming in this image, where's the light from? Where's my source? And this is a cloudy day. Therefore it is dispersed. You're not going to see a direct light source. I get that down here too. Okay, get more of the transparent earth red to go right over the brown, which is really brightening it up. He'll get his feet, we'll put his feet back on there. And this branch in the picture actually has little bits of lighter area on it. I might put that in. We'll see. Right now I'm just going to get it on here correctly. So it looks like a branch. Yeah, it looks like a branch pretty much. Get it over the side. Okay, back over. There we are. So now I need to put his feet in, which is black. Yeah, this guy has black feet. And a little bit gray on the one because it's got light on it, but I'll do that later. Here's one of them. And then he's got another foot right over here on the edge. There we go. And I can put a little bit of light on where the light's hitting his foot. Let me get some gray. Okay, I'm gonna go for gray. It's just where the light's hitting his foot. There we are. Using a dry brush. I'm just pulling up into the paint I just put on there. So he's got a little bit of light, not a lot. Use my black brush again. It's right there. Okay. And then a little bit of the white brush again. Or, you know, gray. There we go. I'm going to grab some of the branch color and go right up between his toes, maybe. My plan. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. So I just need to put a signature on here. Find out where that's at. Let's see, where am I going to put that? A script liner would work really well, but I'm going to use a fine tip brush. There we go. I see one. And I think I'll use a color that's going to not stand out too much. Yeah, that'll work. That's good. I like that. I'm just using the tip of the brush to put my initials in. I'm so glad you joined me today. I'll be able to start a new painting for the next video. I love starting new paintings, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope you come back and see what the video is, and yeah, watch the video. There's a bunch of videos on my channel, and I am continually working to make them better and better. So if you like this video, please like it. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Share it with your friends and people that would enjoy watching painting process videos. A lot of people tell me they're relaxing, which I really like. It's a good thing. Okay, a little bit more paint. All right. Well, thank you for joining me for this video of this little guy. There's one thing I forgot. Wait, one more thing. That's it. Let me get this cleaned off, and I'm going to put that in. And that's the light on his eye, you know, where the light's hitting his eye. I'm going to use a little bit of cool white. Load this brush with that. And the white is right in the front of his eye, is where it's hitting. It's right in the front top. And I think it's stuck. I'm having trouble seeing it in the light, but I'm going to get a little bit more with what I need is medium on it to thin it down. Then it'll stick. And again, this is cool white. It's got a little bit of blue in it. It's right here. Well, hey, that worked, huh? Yeah. I think that's good. Thank you for joining me. And please subscribe to DK Bold Chat. And come back and watch the next video. I look forward to seeing you then. God bless you.